We've got Fish Talenta, Rob Borden, Shane Britton, Danny Stewart, Hayden Norman, Nathan Penn and Travis White out there as around goes 43. The Borden Brewster Ford Falcon. Did not see that one at all. So 43 just stationary at the moment, down there in turns 1 and 2 here at the start of Heat 4 of the Production Sedans 2020. So it's Fish Talenta behind the wheel in 81, Shane Britton in 31, Danny Stewart in 41, Nathan Penn in 57, Hayden Norman's behind the wheel of 6, Travis White from Speed Cars into a Production Sedan this weekend. And very shortly, the 43 car will file back into position. What I'm led to believe is Rob Borden behind the wheel. So they've all made driver changes since their last heat race. This is up to the we're back underway, and Rob Borden behind the wheel has got himself gathered up. Fair bit of wheel banging between Chris Talenta, or I should say Fish Talenta, and Rob Borden. So went into turns 1 and 2 that time around, and Fish comes out in front. And that Holden Commodore as he goes down the back straight. Rob Borden in second, had Brewster behind the wheel in the opening event of the day. Rob Borden, let's see what he does to fight back. And fight back he does, he takes the race lead. In car number 43, the Falcon from Kalgoorlie. Talenta back to second, Shane Britton now in third. Former West Australian Modified Sedan champion is Shane Britton. Behind the wheel of Production Sedan this afternoon. Hasn't done a whole lot of racing the last couple of years, but he's in third. And we got Hayden Norman in fourth, who now runs wide. And Nathan Penn will move through to fourth. Norman back to fifth, and now Travis White gets to the side of Norman. A fair old touch that time around as our race leader runs wide in Talenta, who's on the outside of Borden. They're side by side, and here comes Shane Britton on the inside as the Cortina of Danny Stewart. Spins to the infield and then rejoins a long way behind the field as Talenta runs wide that time around in the front straight. And we'll lose a couple of spots in the process as it's fairly rough and tough stuff here. And the opening heat race of round 2 for the Production Sedans is Stewart. Cortina didn't sound real flash that time around as they come down the front straight. It's former West Australian Super Sedan champion Rob Borden leading the former Modified Sedan champion, and Shane Britton in second. Nathan Penn in third, who has knocked on the door for a title win the last couple of seasons in the Production Sedan ranks. Talenta and Travis White having a good battle for fourth and fifth. You're normally saying that when it's a speed car race, Talenta and White. But it's the Productions this afternoon. Pike G, Rod Allen's car with White behind the wheel has got a fair bit of panel damage on the right-hand side now, and I think he's got a flat right rear tyre as Talenta and White got into each other that time around. Norman in fifth, so come up on the slower car of Danny Stewart as now Shane Britton pokes the nose underneath of Rob Borden and will take the race lead. Borden back to second, so the Commodore takes the lead from the Falcon of